Prior to Waco ISD's work with the Holdsworth Center, we didn't really have a leadership pipeline development program. We had some parts and pieces. We certainly, looked for talent to run our schools, and we had all kinds of training for our leaders. However, what Holdsworth has done for us is to help us identify what leadership skills and competencies are most important to Waco ISD so that we can make better choices in the identification of leaders for our campuses. Also, we now have structures and systems in place to build and develop our own leaders, and so that's an exciting thing. We are proactively developing leaders and identifying leaders for our schools, and that's certainly going to benefit our students and our staff.
We came together as a group. We met all together, really clearly defining what it means to be a leader, or what in our mind we envision what to help others grow in their leadership. So identifying those key look-fors and really taking the time to meet as a group and converse about all of the things we know will challenge us to learn and grow as leaders.
Not only did we look at it through a leadership standpoint as far as principals and district leadership, but we asked all leaders throughout the district, whatever their role was, to come in and communicate to us what they believe is what grounded them in the work. And so for me, when I reflect on this process, it was all about giving that extra and truly being committed to the process of thinking about what would be our framework as a district moving forward.
I learned to identify specific areas that maybe I need to grow on, or my campus needs to grow, or how to empower others. I learned how to truly articulate the skills that have been identified as our district and campus as we work together through this process that really truly makes us leaders.
In every meeting, when we went in to review the words that we wrote down and refine the work that we were doing, we kept coming closer and closer and grounded, closer and closer to something that's more grounded to who we truly are. And it wasn't rushed. And I think once we finally got to our finished product, it was something we could be truly proud of, because we were consistent with that thing throughout the whole year. And again, instead of something that's fast and okay, we went through it, we got an idea, we just put some words on paper, that wasn't the case. We actually thought about it and spent a lot of time thinking about what does our district reflect. So I was proud of that.
The two indicators that would be very catalytic for our schools would be empowering others. So identifying those leaders on our campus that have those specific look-for skills that we've identified and to help them grow. Also student success, ensuring that our students have both the academic and social-emotional learning support in order for them to be successful in their elementary, middle school, and high school years.
We are able to be reflective leaders either through book studies and also through educational case studies as well, to where we can holistically view a problem in practice and understand how a different leader took an approach to solve a problem. Sometimes those case studies don't necessarily relate to education, but as a leader, you're able to see, again, a problem in practice and reflect on it for the current educational setting. So I believe this helps me as an up-and-coming leader, because first of all, I need to understand the style of leadership that I have and that I need to help better develop and groom. And so those opportunities provide, those are opportunities that provide me with just building my own leadership capacity, along with how does that help me relate it into the school setting and help run an effective school for Waco ISD and lead other teachers and students and families in that capacity.
My goal would be to continue working with our Aspiring Leaders Academy in any way that I can, and supporting our aspiring administrators, helping them become more rooted and grounded in the work that they're doing and the work that we are all trying to accomplish district-wide. It'll be interesting to see if our children and our students start talking about what it means to lead from the heart and how it immediately impacts them in terms of leading for results. Because again, we can cultivate those things out of our students, right? we can cultivate that natural, innate desire that they have to learn and their own character. So I would hope that in the next 2 years that this spreads really to them, because the whole point is what we do in the service of children.